Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Big Ticket Morning Show with Jazzy McBee. Welcoming in David Justice!
The one, the only.
What's happening, folks?
Man, it's so good to be back. Good to see you, by the way.
Absolutely.
Nice to meet you.
It's great to be back in Atlanta, bro. I love
yeah.
Well, why ain't you hanging out in Atlanta more frequently?
Because I'm on
know.
the West Coast, man. I'm in San Diego, man.
Oh, man.
You know,
Nice out there.
and you know, where it's Groundhog Day every day. 70 degrees and sunshine. Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. Well, you are back here for this HBCU Swingman Classic presented by T-Mobile, powered by the MLBPA Youth Development Foundation, all a part of MLB's All-Star Weekend at Truist Park with the Atlanta Braves. You're coaching.
Yeah. Man,
Are you going to win?
Oh, we winning for sure.
Really?
I already told Brian Jordan, I don't even know why he's showing up. I don't even know why he's coming. But I was looking forward to it. You know, giving this opportunity for these young brothers to play in a major league stadium on this stage. We popping it off. We the first game.
Right.
See, so it's going to be televised.
Yes.
And then I got some great coaches that are going to be there. So we're looking forward to really working with the young kids and giving as much wisdom as we can in this short period of time and just giving them a great experience.
Absolutely.
What does it mean for you to connect with the fans now that you're, back visiting AT? I know we were doing a lot of reminiscing, nostalgic memories. What does it mean to connect with them now?
Look, I always say I wish I could meet every Atlanta Braves fan. I do.
lot.
I do. I wish I could because it was special. It was special times, y'all, in those early '90s when I was here, and that was the team that really turned the whole organization around.
Right.
You know, they were the walking mat of the National League in the '80s, and then we come along and just changed the whole vibe.
Yeah.
And then it was at the beginning of J.D. Jermaine was running around
Right.
here, Holyfield, and. And we had a lot of brothers on the team too. We had like 8 brothers on. People don't realize we had like 8, 9 brothers on the Braves, which we might be 8 or 9 in the league
Right.
now. But it was just special times, and we didn't know how special it was going to be until you get older and then you look back. Atlanta will always be home to me, even though I don't live here.
Amen.
It will always be home to me.
Absolutely.
David
Yeah, so
Justice
it's
in the
great
building, coaching the HBCU Swingman Classic. Now, what is that fondest memory? Was it winning the championship or something else?
Well, my fondest memory absolutely is winning the World Series since we brought the first one here.
Right.
Nothing can top that. I was going to tell you earlier, you couldn't even walk in Buckhead the night that we won the World Series. I mean, it was just pandemonium. We went to 112.
Oh, man.
No, we went straight to 112. We got to go to 112. We went.
We're talking about Club One, too.
Yes.
You heard of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you heard of it.
Some people may not
I'm sure you.
remember what that was, but Club 112.
I used to have a picture of all of us in 112 with all these drinks in front of us. It was a celebration. I mean, it was an unbelievable celebration. I get chills just thinking about it because, I mean, we had a lot of pressure on us. I mean, we had already lost 2 World Series. We got to win. We got to win. Our fans was getting antsy too. so yeah, man, it was a great experience, and I would say that right there is number one. But I got a lot of memories, man, because our team, a lot of us came through the minor leagues together, and we were a true brotherhood. And that's why I think our team was so cohesive and tight, is because we all really came through the trenches together.
Right.
Where I tell people, you're in the minor leagues, you play in these small towns where stay in these hotels, when you open the door, you outside.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? With AC sitting on the side right there by the door, loud as hell. Right. You know what I'm talking about? But, I told Olympia a couple days ago, man, we reminisced for like 2 hours, man.
Amen.
When you get, we all still relatively tight, man. And it was just great. It was a great experience.
I love it.
Listen, it begins at 7 p.m. tonight. I'm talking about the HBCU Swingman Classic presented by T-Mobile. Lots going on. The HBCU Georgia Mass Band performing pregame, in-game, post-game, national anthem, and Lift Every Voice and Sing being done by Avery Sunshine and Spelman College Glee Club. The Divine Nine Unity Step Show is going to be there. Roy Wood Jr. is going to be there, FAMU alum, doing the play ball. DJ Peanut is DJing for the whole game. I will be your pregame in ballpark host. It's gonna be a time.
It sounds like a
Brian
time
Jordan
for
is
sure.
a coach. My man David is a coach. You need to be there tonight. We're gonna have a time. And again, we're putting HBCU ball players on display during MLB All-Star Weekend, which is amazing.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, like I said, when we were growing up, man, we would love to have had this opportunity, right, to play in a major league ballpark in front of the fans. It's televised as well. So this is a stage for you.
Absolutely.
And I'm really looking forward to meeting these young fellas and imparting some wisdom on them. And it's gonna be great, man. It's an experience. I'm glad. Shout out to Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
Being really at the helm of this, and all the coaches that are involved. There's a lot of brothers gonna be out there trying to get a wisdom, and I didn't even know all the stuff you just said. So I didn't even know all that. I thought it was just a game.
Now you
so
know.
I'm gonna be there early.
I love it. Speaking of wisdom, what type of wisdom and advice would you give to some of the younger players?
Athletes. I got one for you. Okay, so you know, in sports, we're all the same player when things are going well, right? What separates us is when we all start when we get in a slump, when things go south. That's when you really see what separates one player from another player. And one of the things I think, especially in this day and age, with all this social media, is if you post something and read the comments, boy, your whole aura could be just jacked up. Just reading the comments. I might be the posting this non-comment reading dude you ever seen in your life. Because I find myself just, what you say? Hold on a minute. I'm talking to Bobby in the country of Mississippi, right? We
don't
argue.
know, right.
So I think the piece of advice I would give young people is you got to break people into thirds.
Oh, okay.
So Willie Stargell, when I was 20 years old in the minor leagues with the Braves, Willie Stargell, Hall of Famer, 1979. We are a family. Pittsburgh, for all the people that don't know, Hall of Famer, Pittsburgh Pirates back in the day. And he was a coach with the Braves in the minor leagues. And we went to lunch one time, and he told me something that I literally branded on my chest. He said, Dave, you got to break people into thirds. A third of the people will like you no matter what you do. You can go out here and break every window in these cars outside. Somebody somewhere going to be like, man, I like David Justice. That's my man. And no, they're going to like you. He said, then you got another third of people going to dislike you no matter what you do. He said, you can make all the money in the world, give it all away to charity. Somebody somewhere going to be like, man, who he think he is giving all that money away to all them people? He said, but then you got the last third of people. He said, that third of people are the people that you meet on a daily basis. And if you be your normal, cool self to them, you'll have 2/3 of the people on your side, which is all you can ever ask for.
Amen.
That's my wisdom for the youngins. Right
I
there.
like that.
I like that.
And for all y'all in here too.
I love it.
That's across the board.
That is.
David Justice is our guest again, coaching in the HBCU Swingman Classic. You mentioned something which you said we had a lot of brothers on the team.
Yeah.
When you talk about the Braves in the 90s. You said there might be 8, 9 in the league now.
Yeah.
And we're about to do this HBCU Swingman Classic, which is highlighting the brothers playing ball. I used to play baseball, so my question is, what happened? Why aren't we playing baseball? And is things like this maybe the remedy for that?
I think there's several factors. One, you got to start out, how much do people even like baseball? You know what I mean? Like, first you got to like it.
Right.
Okay, let's start there, all right? And then, like when I was growing up, you could play for your neighborhood team.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
And get seen. Because back then, the scouts, they had to go into the inner cities and stuff to find players.
Right.
Yeah.
But the game has changed because, and when I'm a basketball player first.
Okay.
You didn't know that.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
known for hoop.
Okay.
I didn't play high school baseball.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
I'm known for
Really?
Cincinnati for my hoop game.
Okay.
I was leading scorer in Northern Kentucky my senior in high school. Basketball. So, but that's a whole nother show. All right. But I was able to play 3 sports because everybody played 3 sports.
Right.
Okay.
See? But now it's like they make these kids pick a sport early. Okay.
And lock
So
in.
one, you gotta like baseball from jump. If you don't like baseball from jump, and let's say you're a basketball player and they making you pick one sport at 10.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But then you already not gonna play baseball, right? So you got that part right there. And then you have travel ball that came into existence. And the thing with travel ball is it's expensive,
As hell.
right? So, you need a bat, you need a glove, shoes. There's a lot of things you need, whereas, we'll hoop with a soccer ball if that's all we got. All we got is soccer ball. We out there, let's make it work, right?
Right.
So, and then with the travel ball now, the Major League Scouts, they just go to the big tournaments.
Oh.
They ain't going into the neighborhoods no more, right? They made it easier for themselves because they figured all the best baseball players
be at this tournament.
are going to be at the tournaments, right? So they ain't spending a whole lot of money, make their job easier, and so now they're there. And then too, got to give credit to football and basketball. They've done a great job of promoting their sports to our community. You see, I mean, they've done a fantastic job. And baseball, I don't think promotes it to us to the level of basketball and football.
No.
You know what I mean? And it is what it is, right? And then too, I feel like this, if you really wanted to get more interaction from our community, then build some facilities like you do in Venezuela, Dominican Republic, for our Latin brothers, you know what I mean? Because you giving them all, it's unbelievable what they do over there.
Right.
Do that around our country.
Right.
And I think you'll see more players play baseball. But again, like I said, baseball is my third sport. So I like baseball, but I ain't like it as much as basketball and football.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I just happen to become a baseball player. That was
Happen
not
to be
my
good,
dream.
a good one.
I was about to say a good one, a legend.
Thank you.
Goodness.
But so I think those are some of the reasons
Okay.
why we really don't play that
Absolutely.
much anymore.
Well, listen, we hope this HBCU Swingman Classic, which is shining a light on our HBCU young people playing ball, will help change that narrative. We want everybody in the building tonight. Begins at 7 p.m. It, again, will be live on MLB Network, MLB TV, MLB.com, and the MLB app. But bring your behind the truest part. Come see my boy Brian Jordan, David Justice, and all the HBCU players. DJ Peanut there. I'll be there. It's going to be a time. Good to see you, bro.
Man, great
For
to see
sure,
you.
and great to meet
Great
you.
too,
Absolutely.
Darling.
Absolutely.
Yep.
David Justice in the building. We'll be back with more Big Ticket Morning Show with Jazzy McBee right after this on V103.